It is 61 degrees on this beautiful Arizona December day, and we are going to see how long it really takes to hit 10,000 steps. I purposefully did not put my watch on this morning. It is now 1 p.m., just so I could have an accurate representation of how many steps we get on this hike. If my calculations serve me correctly, it should take around 100 minutes to hit 10,000 steps, or like an hour and a half. I haven't decided yet if I want to summit or just do a loop. We'll let future Allison decide. I also have a new backpack mount that we're gonna try out. See if we can't get some POV footage. I haven't done this hike in over a year, so we'll see how we fare. But at the very least, I know I will secure a power day in my step bed. Ooh. As long as I'm swinging my watch bearing arm, we should get there. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping and climb. We'll probably chit chat more on the way down. This trail is nice because it starts off with a pretty moderate incline, but then you level out for a little bit, and then you get a little more incline, and then you level out. It's a nice balance. Wish I could see what you see. Hopefully it's good. It's absolutely stunning out here. And empty. All right. I wonder, should I put the mic on my boot? That way you don't hear me. You just hear the crunching. Let's try that. got one more big cactus. And then we're up there. Quite lovely. Get selfie spot. Now the question is, do we want to keep going up or just go ahead and make our way back down to the car? Where are you? There you are. Nice little flyover action from our ladies in the sky. My bladder, my hiking bladder is so dirty, so we just filled up a hydro jug. Finally, we see our first people on the trail. It's been over 30 minutes. We've seen no one out here. We've been going for 41 minutes and we have a grand total of 3,000 steps, and I think we're kind of at the halfway point, which tells me we may have to summit. Am I in shape to summit? I'm in A shape, but am I in the shape? Can you even hear me? I think you can. Oh, I really don't want to. But what's the worst that's gonna happen? We get a pretty view. We shed a few tears. We get our steps in. It's not too shabby. How long is this trail? I don't want to summit. I really don't. So I guess we just do it anyway. What's our battery level at? All right, let's switch you back onto your backpack mount. It's got a snap. There we go. All right. To go up or to go down, that is the question. We'll go up. Put the mic back on the shoe. And away we go. Do we save going up this lever? Will we hit 10,000 steps on this hike if we don't? Just do it. Onto my shoulder, and then changed the angle to there. What does that look like? On my shoulder. to go. That's okay. We'll take another water break when we get to the top. And then we should be good. What it looks like down there. Gorgeous. Hey. Let's strap you back in. Put you on the shoulder. And away we go. Insane, isn't it? What the fuck? Okay. Now we start to climb. Up. 1 foot in front of the other. Right up in my face. If we see a chalk wall up here, remember, the shade. Hello. you doing? Are there people up there?
Somebody else that came up here.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Have a good rest of your hike. Okay. You ready for the rescue? Hoo-wee. We made it. Nice work. Are you ready for your view? Your reward? Look at that. Gorgeous. All right, let's go over there. Keep your eyes out. Eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled for any ginormous lizards. They go by the name of chuckwalla. They love to be in these rocks. Typically you see them in spring, summer, but it's warm enough for them to be out. Oh, there are the jets. I don't know if you can see them. Missed them by that much. Where are you? Little lizard. No chokwalla though. Are you who I was hearing? I don't think so. I'm stuck. There. Unstuck. Hi, Bob. Emil? Nice work. Did they take the summit box down? Oh no. Did they seriously? Did they move it? There used to be a summit box right here. Dang. Oh well. We'll look back over where the trail marker is. See if they moved it over there. But it used to be right here. %19 battery. Gorgeous. We did it. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Pretty scenery over there. This is Skyline. All right, we're gonna post up, get some water, and then go back down. That felt really good. We got like a quarter of the jug left. We'll save that for the end of the hike. Right now we're chilling at 2.18 miles, 881 feet in elevation, and a grand total of 5,504 steps. Now we have to go all the way back down. So at the end of this, we should at least be at 11,000, and that's if we came down the way that we came up, but that's not fun. That's no fun. We're gonna go a different way. So we should end this hike with closer to 13,000 steps. I'll do a little bit of a lizard hour before we leave. This is nice. It's so quiet. If I had a joint, I'd smoke it. But I don't, so I won't. Hiking fit check. The entire ensemble is Fabletics. Hat is Stepette. You better be hitting your step goals today. Either an active or a power day, but I'm going for power. My sunglasses are new from Amazon. I always prefer really cheap sunglasses for hiking because I'm known to lose them and break them. My boots are Merrell's, best hiking boot out there. So cute. And my backpack is Ozark Trail, aka Walmart. One last look before we head on down. Gorgeous. This is probably the easiest summit of this park. The Valley Vista Summit. We smashed it. I'm not normally one to check my friends and family's location, but this morning I did. And my mother was at the steps at Verado. So I texted her and I said, steps? And she was like, yeah. And she sent this beautiful time lapse of the sunset. And I get it. Like, you go, Mom. I'm so proud of her for getting out there. And I asked her, I said, who did you go with? She said, me, myself, and I. Which I totally understand. If you wait on people, you'll never go. But, bitch, invite me next time. Your daughter loves to hike. And I kind of enjoy spending time with you, so it's a win-win. I'm just kidding. I love spending time with you. But next time, invite me, damn it. But I can guarantee her view was not as pretty as ours. All right. We ready to go down? Let's blow this popsicle stand. I'm really upset I couldn't find the summit box. I also haven't been out here in a minute, so I don't know how long it's been gone. And I looked all around here thinking this would be the spot that they moved it to. A little more accessible than over yonder. But, nope. Can't find it. Do we want shoes going down? Or, I guess I could just talk. Ooh, what was that? That was a big shadow. Maybe just hit the trail in the right spot. Ugh, that selfie stick is bothersome. I don't have any pockets, so I just stuck it in my waistband. All right. Paused. Good thing we checked. Resume. Now you may think, oh, hard part's over. Easy part now. It's all downhill. Wrong. Downhill kills my thighs. Oh my gosh. Such a workout. But it is 2:39 right now. Let's see how long it's going to take to at least get off this summit. It shouldn't be too long. It's only a third of a mile. But you gain so much elevation in such a short distance. It is rocky. I'm just going to take baby steps, make sure I don't fall. Fun fact, this is the trail where I saw my first snake. A slithery snake. It wasn't a rattlesnake, though. I've only seen one rattlesnake in all of my years of hiking out here. They like it when it's hot in the summer. They don't really like it when it's cold. So you don't really see them out and about. Lover just texted me back. He said, I'm so proud of you. Me too. You know, I thought this hike would be way more emotional than it has been, especially considering my uterus is about to do its monthly morning session. But I was too gassed to be emotional. It'll be a different story when we get in the car, I'm sure. Solo hiking can seem intimidating, and it is. But I find that as long as I stick to trails that I know, I'm way more confident. I know I'm not going to get lost. I don't ever do a solo hike on a new trail. Lover will always be with me. But once it's kind of been unlocked, then I'm comfortable going by myself. Did we make a wrong turn? No. There's only one way up here. I don't know what you guys can see, but there's not much of a trail right here. We're just walking through the rocks. Heavy breathing. Okay, so far we saw a couple at our first water break, and they were going down Mountain Wash, which I think is the way that we are also going to go down. And then we saw 2 mountain bikers, and then another couple up at Valley Vista Summit, where we are right now. And that's it. But this park is notoriously empty. That's why I love it. It's rarely crowded, really only on the weekends. But the trails are nice. You've got a good selection of varying difficulties. When we took Jax out for his last hike, we didn't do any big trails, but they have a paved trail down at the parking lot, kind of like a nature walk, wheelchair accessible. That's what we did with him, and he loved it. Lover asked me if I wanted to take some of his ashes up here, and I said no. That's something that I would like to do with him, not by myself. We also ordered, I just caught a reflection or a glimpse of your shadow. You're kind of cattywampus. But when Jax had passed away, we had ordered some rings to put his ashes in, and I haven't even brought myself to do that. I can't separate them out yet, and that's okay. Ooh, the wind. I don't know if you can hear it, but that's one of my favorite sounds, is the wind rustling through the desert bushes. Oops. Let's turn the screen off. Conserve some battery. Good to know. Fully charged battery lasts around 70 to 80 minutes, but also I think we could have gotten a lot more life out of it. Woo! Almost tragic, but it wasn't. I think the battery would have lasted longer if I had remembered to switch off the preview screen. It was on for the first, I don't know, at least a mile, maybe 2. So, lessons learned. We'll also review all of this footage when we get home and see how we like the angle. So today's Wednesday. I took my rest day on Monday. If you didn't know, I'm a step bet coach, and I play in 10 to 15 step bet games each month. It's a money commitment, and you're essentially betting on your ability to stay consistent with your step goals. You get 1 rest day every single week, and then you have to do 4 what are called active days and 2 power days. Your active day is a little bit higher of a step goal than your normal, like your average, your daily average. And your power day is a little bit higher than your active day. So you've got 4 kind of standard days, 2 push yourself days, and 1 rest day every single week for the duration of the challenge. And I love it, dude. It keeps me moving. And today we're going to knock out a power day. So, yay me. It's currently varying views week, or stepping scenery. So we took a few pictures up at the top, post that in our step bet. I do little mini challenges every single week. Try to keep it fun. Sometimes they're picture challenges, sometimes they're activity challenges. Step bet players, if you're watching this right now, I'll let you know what the next 2 weeks have in store for us. Week 5 is going to be a no rest day week. So you're going to trade in your rest day for either an additional active day or an additional power day, your choice. And then the last week of the step bet is always a power week challenge. 7 days of your highest step goal. Push yourself, see what you're capable of, and finish going for gold. All right, this part is tricky. Lots of loose rocks. Not the most balanced Allison. Slow and steady, gets down safely. My safe word is also pineapple. So if we're ever hiking together and we need a break, pineapple. It's much easier to chat going down than it is going up, for sure. Ooh, we didn't even have a snack. I don't have very many hiking snacks right now, but we did have a Fairlife. So I'm down that real quick. I prefer any type of gummy candy. Nerds clusters, gummy worms. Sugar for instant energy. Alas, I have none of that. So the protein shake will do. Okay. Almost done. This is going to be a long vlog. If you watch this, you better be stepping. It is really nice in the shade, but the sun also isn't that bad. I think the high is 65, and it's 64 right now. Not too bad. The breeze is a treat. Next time we do a hike, I'll have to post like a Q&A to my Instagram, and we can answer some questions on the way down. That way I'm not just mumbling to myself. Oh, we made it. I really should have grabbed a weed pen or something. Nice work. It's now 2:51. Okay, now we have to make our way back to the car. and we can go the long way, which is that way. Can you see the trail? It wraps around the mountain that we were just on and then back to the parking lot. I don't want to do that. We're going to go the short way. Which will be down a little bit of the way that we came up, but then we're going to fork to the right, to the left. I don't know. And we'll go down Mountain Wash, see something different. Nice work, Allison. You are capable. You are amazing. We were just up there. And now we're not. Now with Step It, you don't have to go on a hike to get your steps in. You get your steps in however you see fit. By doing a family walk, jumping on a walking pad, hell, even on a bike. Just make sure your watch is strapped to your ankle. And I do have a link for my stretchy watch bands in my Amazon storefront. Your watch has to be moving in order to calculate steps. So if you were cycling and had your hand or your watch on your wrist and your hands are posted up on the handlebars, you're not going to log very many steps. But if you put it on your ankle, homie, that's Power Day City. You'll never catch me cycling though. Oh my God, crotch killer. Hate it. All right. We are not going down that way. That's a long way. We're going to go the short way. And I can't believe how green the mountain is. We've gotten so much rain. I don't think I've ever seen it this green. I'm really happy I came out here. I'm really happy we went to the summit. Good use of time. Hopefully we'll get Lover out here soon. It's a little lonely sometimes, but that's okay. I think sometimes I feel extra lonely just because I'm a twin. I was never alone growing up. Jordan was always there. But guess who hates hiking? Jordan. So we'll see if she'll come out here with me too. One of these days. We got her hiking boots and everything. Okay, let's do a selfie shot. That works? Yeah. That way you can see something different. There's only a few trails out here that I have yet to finish. Pirate being one of them. That's a summit a little more west. Everything else though, I think I've done. I'm waiting for a longer selfie stick to come in. I'm a tall lady, and this selfie stick isn't hitting the angle that I like because I'm also a big lady. And when it's taller, hides my double chin better. But I want to be able to keep my arm down here so I don't get too fatigued. Otherwise, we're in for a leg workout and a shoulder workout. All right. I think that's enough of me. I'm gonna put you back on my shoulder. I don't want to hold you anymore. Hold me. No. We still got like a good hour left of this hike. Even if we haul ass, I think we have another 2 miles to get back to the car. So, love that for me. I'll put you back right here. That's where you've been sitting. Hopefully it's a good angle. Otherwise, this footage might go to waste. I hope not. All right. Clip you back in. Locked and loaded. I don't think there's a way. No, that doesn't rotate that way. Unfortunate. Design flaw in that backpack mount. It can swivel up and down, but not left to right. And that way I could adjust it so that you guys are level. But you're not. You can see it in the little shadow. Legs feel good. Legs feel strong. Lungs feel good. Mind feels good. Ooh. Get a step check. 7,200. 3,000 more steps to go. We've seen lots of little lizards and lots of grasshoppers. No chuckwallas, though. Those are my fave. Pick up your feet, Allison. All right. I think I'll see you guys down at the bottom. No. That was the whole point of going down a different way. To see different things. It is what it is. It's just gonna be a fucking 2-hour long video. Maybe we'll speed things up. Oop! There went the selfie stick. Just glad it wasn't the camera. Oh. Okay. Whoop. Almost went down. I don't know if you can see them, they're way up there. Oh. We got 3 of them. It is really cool when the jets fly over. It's just loud as fuck. Another mile done. All right, this is where we took our first water break, right over there. And now we decide, do we go back the way we came or down this way? this way is longer. Pretty confident. 1.6 miles. This one, you are here. Turnbuckle. It doesn't tell me. I know for sure that one is not, it's definitely not 1.06. Oh, 1.06. It's about the same then. All right, that one at least has shade. So we're gonna go down Mountain Wash. The UV isn't that high, but I'm still wearing a sun shirt just so I don't have to worry about it. I do like these ones from Fabletics, but I think I like the men's style better. It's not as clingy. Doesn't hug my rolls the way that the women's ones do. The women's shirts are made for skinny minis, skinny queens. I identify as a skinny queen, but I don't fit in skinny queen style tops. This trail is where I have my profile picture. That's where we took it with me and Jax. This was his daily. I used to have to clip his leash to the front of his harness right here because he would pull me and it's a downward slope. So I go pretty slow and Jax would be like, "No!" So I'd always have to switch his leash. Oh, it sucks without him. And I've got 3 other dogs who are my world, but Jax was special. I was 19 when I got him, and we did everything together. Everything. Walks, hikes. We drove to California together when we moved. He would go swimming at my dad's house, which you'll probably see. When I was camera shopping and trying to figure out what I wanted, I had pulled out my old GoPro, and the SD card was full of footage that was never edited, and a big portion of it was Jax swimming at my dad's house. So maybe we'll throw that into a Vlogmas day. I know I didn't formally announce, "Hey, I'm doing Vlogmas," but I'm doing it. A vlog every day up until Christmas, and mine aren't going to be very Christmassy themes, but vlogs nonetheless. But if you're looking for Christmassy vlogs, those are going to be over on Sissy's channel. She's got a whole list of themed videos that she's doing for Vlogmas. And really, I'm just doing it in solidarity with her. I think I hear people. Will that selfie stick fit in there? Yeah. right here. This is where Jackson and I took our picture. It's a great spot. It's a great view. I stood right here. Lover was down there. And that was the background. Look familiar? It should. Looks like we've got some puppies down on the trail down there. Let's hope it's a pity. Hopefully their owner lets me say hi. I can't tell you how many miles Jax and I hiked together out here. This was our spot. Damn near every morning we were out here. I think I even had called my boss and I was like, hey, I'm gonna miss this staff meeting. I'm going hiking. Priorities. Oh no. Did they go up a different trail? Let's hope not. We'll enjoy the shade while it lasts. Because we don't have much more of it. Yay, they are coming up here. Maybe we get some big puppy love. Big dogs. They're fine. They're beautiful.
Thanks. Why are you barking today, huh? No.
Hi, buddy. I get it. I get it. Have a good hike.
You too.
Thanks.
All right, good boys. Come on.
I didn't want to set him off. Ooh. Give those thighs a break. We have made it down to level ground. I always felt so much more confident hiking with Jax. And even walking, just like walking around the neighborhood at night. And now I don't. If I'm like low on steps and Lover doesn't want to go take a lap with me at night, I just get on the walking pad. It's different and it sucks. Jax was definitely my shield. Whew. Okay. We're just... Whoop. Don't look up, Allison. Or make sure you're on level ground when you decide to look up. Thank you. We were way up there. You don't have sunglasses. I don't have any ND filters, so hopefully this glare isn't too bad. Knees weak, arms are heavy. I switched out my boots. I'm not the biggest fan of these ones. Maybe I just need some insoles. My dogs are starting to bark. That wasn't even that long of a hike. Two hours. So green, incredibly green. This is not an accurate representation of the desert. This is what it normally looks like and feels like. I was thinking of going to Costco after this, picking up some Fairlife protein shakes. I don't know if that's going to happen, homie. Oh. Let's see. We're close. We're at 9,200 steps at 3:21. Now, mind you, we took a break up at the top. And plenty of water breaks. And we've climbed 900 feet in elevation. So, it'd probably be quicker if he were just walking on a paved road with no incline. But we're just about there. Around 8 more minutes, we'll be at 10,000 steps. Ooh, the shade. I see it. Not crowded in the slightest. Unlike some popular hiking spots in Phoenix where you can't even find parking. You just gotta go way out west. Plenty of beautiful trails. I've been watching some Vlogmas videos, and it's wild seeing people in snow. I'm like, oh yeah, that happens. Not here. Not in the valley. Happens up north. But I don't live up there yet. It's a part of my 5-year plan. Maybe 10-year. But fingers crossed for 5. Wow, they did a lot of trail maintenance. This is new. This little rockway path. I like it. It's nice. Now we are in the wash of Mountain Wash. Gorgeous. All the soft sand. Lots of little moths. Ooh. You ever wear sunglasses for a really long time, and then it's like, I need to take these sunglasses off so I can fucking smell. I can hear things. I can think. Hold on. I gotta take my sunglasses off so I can form a complete thought. That's me. I forget, this trail has various pockets of tiny inclines. I'm over it. No more. That tells me I'm hungry. That'll have to hold us over. That will have to hold us over. Queen of mumbling. That's what I am. Ooh. I feel like I pulled something there. Just trying not to bend over to lose my selfie stick. And I contorted it in a weird way. Good afternoon. Nice. I always think I'm closer to the parking lot than I am. I was kind of hoping it was going to be around this bend, and I don't think it is. What's our heart rate looking like? 151. Cruising. If you're a fellow fat, former fat, or fat friendly, clap for me. This shit ain't easy. Alas, we prevail. Ooh. You guys listen to I Prevail? And how the clean vocalist, like the lead vocalist, was like nixed from the band? He had like an illness or something, a diagnosis that, from what I've read, made it a little difficult to perform, or like that's what the other band members had said. Anyway, kicked him out of the band, and then their entire sound changed. Like we saw them at When We Were Young, and I'm not mad at it. It's just a little more heavy. I like when it's a mix of heavy and clean vocals. Well, Ryan, the former clean vocalist of I Prevail, put out a new cover. And if you are an I Prevail fan, you know that they covered Blank Space by Taylor Swift. Can you guess what he covered and put out as a single solo artist? Look What You Made Me Do. Cunty. So I believe there's some bad blood there. Either way, he sounded great, and I am excited to see what he puts out. I think his group right now is called Scatterbrain. Google it. Get back to me. Let me know what you think. Okay, I think it's this bend that the parking lot is right around. And now the end is near. I don't know the rest of the song. The final curtain. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, rude. We are going to get a good stretching after this. Ooh, maybe a big giant breakfast burrito. I've only had protein coffee today, which isn't the best before a big hike. But, oh well, we survived. But now I'm starving. That shouldn't be shocking. We've burned almost 1,000 calories. My God, fasted cardio. Skinny queen. Not really. We had a protein shake. Also, when I say skinny queen, it's a joke. It's okay to laugh. It's not that serious. I am a 5'9" Irish Hispanic lady. Was not meant to be a skinny queen. I was meant to be husky. Climb mountains. Survive famines. Skinny queen is not a part of my story, but it doesn't mean that I can't identify as a skinny queen. I see the parking lot. Oh, nice. Oh, we didn't even check. Yeah, dude, we smashed it. It is now 3:34. So that took us a little over 2 hours. 2 hours and 30 minutes to hit 10,000 steps. Thank you for hiking with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. It made me feel a little less alone. Kind of like I had someone to talk to, which is nice. If you enjoyed this vlog, let me know. We'll do it again. Use it as your stepping, body doubling. You get your steps in, I get my steps in. We all win. Okay, bye.